Welcome back. January is National Financial Wellness Month. And if you're thinking about your financials, well, now is a good time to do that. In fact, we're coming off of a busy holiday where many people increase their spending. Also, with inflation on the rise, what do you need to know and how can you make sure to appropriately manage your debt and finances here in 2022? Well, Natalia Brown is joining us today. Natalia, thanks for being here. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
So, looking back at the past year, what should we be prepared for? What do we need to know as far as our overall financial wellness in 2022?
Uh, Really, it's, national debt relief. We've been able to help more than 400,000 people get out of debt. And we do that in as little as 24 to 48 months. People really need to know, like coming off of the holiday season, that we should be saving and making sure that we're setting up automatic savings accounts so that we can make sure we avoid any situations that might put us further into debt.
And what do we need to know about inflation driving up costs and how that affects us and our budgets?
Sure. We actually did a survey and we found that 70% of our respondents are in fear of, being able to maintain their current lifestyles due to inflation. So really to avoid any complications that comes along with the cost of inflation, saving is going to be really important.
And can you tell us what National Debt Relief does and how it helps individuals manage debt?
I certainly can. National Debt Relief really helps our clients reduce the amount of debt that they owe in the 24 to 48 months. And we do so by enrolling what our clients typically enroll. So they have medical debt, credit card bills, and personal loans that we're able to resolve on their behalf. So for example, if someone has $30,000 in debt, they would actually be paying that debt over 30 years if they were just making the minimum payments. So what we do is make sure that we never charge a fee for consultation, and we actually are performance-based, which means we never collect a fee until we actually get the work done for our clients. It's really a better alternative to trying to do it on your own or, referring back to bankruptcy.
And you recently conducted a national survey about how debt impacts individuals' well-being and their stress and anxiety. What did you learn from that?
Well, we found in our program, we found that 95% of our clients are actually very, very happy and they are able to reach their financial goals. We also found in that survey that there's a real impact to a client's outlook and future when they aren't taking care of their debt. We found that people are avoiding relationships. They're getting divorced. They're not getting married. We also found that 3 out of 5 people aren't are spending more than they can actually afford to hide that financial situation. So we want to make sure that we have clients that are happy. And if you reach out to us and get a free consultation, we'll be able to give you experts to help you through situations.
Natalia, from your experience, what is the best way for people to overcome these challenges who are in debt?
So there was a study by the Federal Reserve that found that 40% of Americans can't cover a $400 bill. So one of those things that people need to do is seek help where possible and really start to plan for emergency expenses. That's really what actually catapults people back into a debt cycle because those balances end up on credit cards. But if you're prepared for those situations, it's a lot easier to get through those debt situations.
And where can we get more information about everything that we've talked about today?
Sure. You can find us at nationaldebtrelief.com, or you can give us a phone call at 800-930-1484, and you can speak to a debt expert for a free consultation, no obligation conversation.
Thank you so much, Natalia Brown, for joining us today. Really appreciate this information you provided for us about debt, how to get out of debt, and how it affects our health and wellness. So appreciate your time from National Debt Relief today. We'll be back with more right here on Park City Television after this.